Hi, I'm Greg Stanley. I'd like to talk about staff, salaries, and compensation today. When we meet a client, so often the salaries and the compensation have gotten completely out of control. The doctor is unprofitable, but feels so much like a deer in the headlights because he's got the best staff he's ever had. I mean, the whole team has impressed him. But over the years, they have hit him over and over again for raises for various reasons, and he has complied. So their pay has gone up, but the practice didn't really keep pace. I'd like to talk about the rationales that are presented to you by staff for why you should increase their pay, and which one of them is valid and which ones are not valid. Because once pay gets out of control, it's very difficult to fix this without a lot of bloodletting. Because we have 8 staff who all feel like they're extremely valuable, all doing the very best work they can, but they're also all getting $6 an hour more than we could get somebody else to do the same job for. But yet the practice isn't growing. So that's what I want to talk about. First of all, we'll talk about prevention. In another segment, we'll talk about what to do about the problem. The first thing is to know when you give a raise and why. If you give someone a raise, it's not unusual to have other people in the office who believe that they are as good or better than this person, see that as the rationale for them to keep pace. In other words, they want to know that they're making as much or more than the person sitting next to them. Is that a valid rationale? And are you ready to face them down if it comes to you? Next, what people are making in other offices. Staff will approach you and say, I was approached by this dentist and he offered to pay me $3 an hour more. Well, if everybody in the community is paying $3 an hour more for the same job than you are, well, that's something we're going to have to take into consideration. Here's one. My car broke down. I have no way to get to work. I'm going to need a raise so that I can get a new car. Here's one. I've been in the practice for 5 years. You just hired somebody new and you're paying her almost as much as you're paying me. Therefore, because of how long I've been here, I must be more valuable. In fact, if I've been here 20 years and she's been here 1 year, you're lucky you don't have to pay me 20 times what she's getting. I must therefore be 20 times more valuable. You see these various rationale. How many of them are valid? In truth, only one of them. And that is what people are being paid in other competitive dental practices. In time, even though your staff love you and you love them back, they will leave you when they can make more money, noticeably more money, in a surrounding office.